Hi, this is Trisha of Kinsady Cosplay. I've been cosplaying for roughly 6 years now. This was a personal design of mine. Magic the Gathering doesn't have any dragons in their lore, with the exception of one dragon in particular, Sarkon, who can take on a human form. So I thought it would be interesting to go ahead and interpret the Dragon personified. So I set out and made my own design of it. The Dragon is an entity that lives in and between the blind eternities. Whenever he flaps his wings, dragons are spawned throughout the multiverse. So there's a lot of repetition of dragons all over the armor. What I'm doing right now is I'm getting ready to make the dragon faces that will be on my pauldrons. I'm creating the base out of monster clay, and then I will go ahead and coat that in silicone rubber from Smooth On, and I will use that to slush cast the face. So that way I don't have one huge heavy solid piece, and I'll be using the liquid, or I use the liquid plastic from Smooth On. I sculpted all of the horns separately because it seemed a bit unlikely that I would be able to peel off the mold in one piece with the horns attached. They were glued on afterwards, and then epoxy sculpt was used to try to get rid of the lines. You can see all the noodles. So I drafted all of my own patterns for this armor. Pauldrons, belt, greaves, bracers, and I am submitting this for the armor category, even though I know there's quite a bit of sewing involved as well. And I used a lot of clear resin. See, there's more dragon faces. LEDs were the newest thing that I learned for this costume, and this is the first one to feature them. And I tried to add them to this costume in every conceivable way that I could think of. The corset pattern that I used is from Firefly Path. Oh god, cutting out of those scales took me forever. I freehanded that design. The base is 6mm foam. The front of it is black Warbler, and the back of it is Warbler's Fine Art, just to give it a little bit of extra strength. With the exception of the dragon heads on the pauldrons, all the other resin casts were pre-made molds that I bought online. Paint that I used was Angelus's leather paints. They just work well with foam as far as the elasticity. What is a dragon without its crown of horns? And little baby dragons. there you are.
Here.
Thank you so much for your time and consideration. Have an excellent weekend.